In a recent viral video, gospel artist and pastor Marvin Sapp can be seen telling his congregation to sow a seed and instructing them not to leave until 1,000 people contribute $20 each. While this kind of fundraising technique, it's not uncommon in some corners of the church world, it does raise significant concerns that deserve thoughtful examination.
I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20.
Now, first and foremost, the biblical principle of giving is rooted in voluntary generosity and not coercion or manipulation. Scriptures like 2 Corinthians 9:7 emphasize that each person should give as they have decided in their heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion. However, in the video we just seen with Marvin Sapp at his church, the notion of withholding people's ability to leave unless they give it's undeniably problematic. It appears to equate financial contribution with spiritual obligation, which can create an atmosphere of pressure, potentially causing attendees to give out of guilt rather than out of genuine faith or out of a heart that desires to. Moreover, there's a question of ethical stewardship in churches that use such methods or manipulation. While it is vital for ministries to fund their operations, the manner in which money is raised should reflect transparency, integrity, and respect for individuals. Churchgoers are often vulnerable, particularly when they are emotionally moved or placed in situations where they feel they must comply in order to be part of a community. I think we've seen that a lot there in that video, especially those sitting behind him on the platform who are seen in some churches to be leaders of the church and held to a higher standard. So furthermore, while seed sowing is a term used in certain Christian circles, its misuse or emphasis can lead to a distorted understanding of God's provision. Faith and financial blessings are not transactional. God's grace is not for sale. When ministry leaders frame giving in purely financial terms, it risks turning worship into commercial exchange, detracting from the true message of the gospel. In conclusion, while generosity should certainly be encouraged in the body of Christ, we must remember that the heart behind giving is far more important. Again, it is far more important, your heart, the posture of your heart in giving, than the amounts. Leaders like Marvin Sapp have an enormous influence on their congregation and should exercise that influence responsibly, ensuring that the message of faith, love, and voluntary generosity is never overshadowed by a transactional approach to ministry. Churchgoers deserve the space to give freely, not under duress, not under compulsion to give, as Corinthians tells us they should not do. It should be a matter of the heart. It's a matter of worship, but it is a worship that is in spirit and in truth from the heart, not under compulsion, not being manipulated to give. And telling people that you're not going to let them leave until you see them come forward and give this amount of money, That's under duress. That's manipulation. That's not how God has designed the giving within the body of Christ. Personally, I would encourage you to stay away from churches like this. I would encourage you to use and exercise discernment if you find yourself in a church that does these types of practices. And if this is a consistent pattern, again, I would encourage you, stay away from them. Tell me what you think. Leave your thoughts below about what you've seen here from Marvin Sapp.